That's right, we are back.
What is up, everyone?
What's going on, people? So we don't have much planned for this part of our episode, but
Never do.
yeah, for real, dude. That's why it's called On the Fly. Fucking look at the title, people. But act like I'm mad at for no reason.
It's all right, my guy.
Look at the title, man. Even though we're the ones that mentioned it. But yeah, nothing planned for this. But later on, we're gonna have our good buddy Eric Davies. He was here.
Quite a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
or at least maybe about a month.
Maybe a month and a half, 2 months.
Minute.
Yeah.
But he was awesome that time.
Yeah.
So it should be another great episode with him.
Yep. So he's gonna pretty much come here and promote his YouTube channel that he's starting to grow here. So if, we're gonna post the full interview on this channel too, for those that want to watch that, and we'll plug all his social media and all that. So
Hell yeah, my
anybody
guy.
that wants to actually check his YouTube channel out. So that'll be coming out on Monday, which is tomorrow.
That's a cool channel too. It's pretty much about like horror stories and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. And he wears a mask and all that.
Yep. If you're a horror fan of any type, he's doing some of that stuff. I haven't got a chance to really dive deep into all this stuff. He's posted quite a few videos. So.
Oh yeah.
And most of them are pretty decent size, decent length. So it's gonna be interesting, son. I'm just gonna make sure we're actually live here, because you know how technology works sometimes.
Yeah, and plus your computer likes to take a shit sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Or internet or
Yep,
something.
we are live, son. Today is April 24th, 2022.
No.
How do you do?
You're kidding.
I don't know.
How do you do?
Try to make it rhyme. But
Welcome to the greatest show you ever seen in your goddamn life.
there you go. Welcome to the motherfucking show.
Musk.
That's right. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing a break in between his interview because I'm running out of water and I forgot to go get one.
Whoopsies.
And I'm hungry as shit, too. I can tell you that right now.
I feel you. I haven't eaten all day.
I'm probably going to go get something after this. You
it.
guys want to all go out and get something after this? I don't know what's open or what sounds good, so we'll figure it out. Yeah.
That's what sounds good, just food.
I'm thinking Wendy's maybe. What do you guys think?
Hey, yeah, I can do Wendy's, dude.
Go sit in.
Sure.
Have us a little din.
A little luncheon.
I hate it when people say that. Yeah.
I used to say that sometimes. A little din.
That's so cringe. I hate it. I don't know why I said it. But
What's the difference between supper and dinner? To me, it's the fucking same thing, but some people's like, oh, it's dinner, or oh, it's supper.
supper
Like,
is
it's the same fucking thing.
back in the 30s when
Back in the 30s.
played out when you worked outside all day and you come inside and get your supper. Now
And what's dinner?
dinner is what supper used to be.
But same thing. It's the same thing.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
see, she's confused.
I'm
I'm
trying-
old as fuck.
I'm trying to make sense out of it too.
Yeah.
I lost brain cells trying to
Just
figure
lost
that out.
20% of my fucking brain. I
Yeah.
got dumber.
I'm gonna actually
I'm gonna look that up.
no, she's looking
Oh,
it up.
she
but,
is. Well, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna look up that video that I just showed you guys
Want to
earlier.
become smart?
That TikTok video, you know what I'm talking about? That one that we just watched.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut one. I'm gonna try to find it here.
She's chiming in.
Oh shit, here we go.
According to Google, dinner and supper are both used to refer to the main meal of the day, and especially to that meal as eaten in the evening. Supper is used especially when the meal is an informal one eaten at home, while dinner tends to be the term chosen when the meal is more formal.
Like for rich people.
Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jack.
Jamie, can you look that up for us? Can you put that on the screen? Okay, so here's this Pizza Hut thing. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Point my mic down.
Good afternoon. This is Pizza Hut carry-out or delivery.
Hey, big pepperoni, what the fuck going on? Hold up.
Okay, we're gonna get you a big pepperoni. Let me get my information.
I love how you kept cutting them off.
Bounty
Okay.
is pizza.
This is the first time I've had a order and the sound thing. But just give me a second here.
Sound thing.
Pizza.
Yeah, I get that. You like Pizza Hut? I do too. I'm gonna put the phone down for a second.
He's fucking not letting him talk at all.
Big pepperoni, what the fuck going on?
Hey,
Okay, wait
Hollow.
a second. I just put the phone down.
Up in a pizza truck, she dropped it.
Okay, so you want to place an order for
I love how
carrier
he's just
delivery?
keeping his cool the whole time.
Delivery.
Okay, can you call me back when you're not singing with auto-tune, please?
Can I get a pepperoni pizza?
Okay.
Okay, and
God.
that's it.
I love he just kept repeating it. And that guy was like trying so hard to keep his cool.
Like going off on him.
It's like, yeah, let me get that for you. Pizza! I love that big pepperoni. What the fuck's going on? Oh, shit. We need to get auto-tune in here just for the fucking podcast.
I'd have
That'd
a
be
heyday
fucking
with that
hilarious.
shit.
That'd be the episode itself, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wouldn't be able to click nothing.
Yeah. She'd be like,
Dying.
that's what she was doing last time.
Yeah.
I want to get a
My
third
bad.
camera in here at some point. That way we can get her on.
Her reaction.
Yeah. Of our stupid foolishness. Because we stoop sometimes. We stoop.
Not pit on the end of that, it's just stoop.
Yeah, stoop.
Stoop to your level. I'm stoop.
Yeah, we're stoop. Pepperoni pizza. Fucking great.
Yeah, I watched a video about Johnny Depp and his, I guess,
Yeah.
ex. Yeah, man. So yeah, crazy shit going down. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's about, to be honest, until you just told
Oh,
me.
she shat in his bed
What?
on his side. Yeah,
Why?
fecal matter.
Cut his part of his finger off, too.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that video, but I saw like the picture of the.
That's why he's in
video.
court?
Yeah, because he was in. Poor Johnny Depp was in an abusive relationship with this woman named Amber Heard, and they're actually in court right now because she's a terrible shit human being. Basically.
Alrighty. Interesting.
Just my opinion.
Yeah, I keep seeing the videos pop, like little compilations of, or not compilations, but little clips of during the court session or whatever. I just never could figure out what the fuck. I mean, I guess I could have done some research, but fuck that. I don't do that. Not for this show. We're just a bunch of losers that say shit that makes no sense 90% of the time.
Yeah, it's pretty much a shit show, and like I said, I feel bad for him.
Literally.
And yeah, literally.
Too soon?
No, you're right.
Have to call Captain Jack Sparrow and get her ass out of here.
That's another thing that I asked him about his acting career, and that was one thing he brought up.
Did I say Sparrow? Is it Sparrow or Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow.
Sparrow. Okay, I was making
Like-
sure because
like
I used to
bird.
mispronounce that. That's why.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, I
He's
used to say
sparring
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah,
But it's Sparrow, yeah. You're correct, sir.
it's goddamn right I am.
In your goddamn life.
That's right. I'm always right. Even when I'm not right, I'm still right.
Okay.
You hear me? Heard me? You feel? What? Huh? What? What?
Not that shit again. God.
I wish we could actually make merch that says that, but that's not our catchphrase. We can't do that. It's copyright.
No, Stone Cold hunt us down and kill us.
Yeah, stomp a mud hole it up. Rip
that
down
ain't
our
your shit.
rip down our podcast set. What? Oh shit!
Fuck, son.
The reason why I say what is Pat McAfee has a show where all his people they'd say it like that. So I'm kind of paying homage to those guys because they're fucking hilarious. If you ever seen I've seen a little bit of Pat McAfee doing stand up, and he's actually fucking hilarious. You have to check it out sometime.
He was a funny guy, especially on a show.
Yeah, it's good shit, son.
Boy.
But yeah, for those that maybe have just popped in or something like that, we are going to have Eric Davies. He was here several weeks ago. He's going to come here and kind of promote his YouTube channel and shoot the shit with us. So if that's something you're looking forward to, or you already seen him and you like him, give us a little bit of a listen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck that
Yeah.
was.
So I got some questions I didn't get to ask him in the last one that I didn't think of, and hopefully I can still retain that, remember that when he gets here, so I can ask him.
Yeah, you're not gonna ask him anything. I'm gonna hold.
It's all you.
I'm gonna control everything.
You just sit back and watch.
I'm gonna go over there, flip the camera, come back over here. She's gonna be sitting over there for no reason. She's just gonna be sitting there like. So yeah, I come up with this joke once. I'm trying to remember what it was, but classic white guy trying to tell a joke and then forgets halfway through. You ever done that?
Yeah, not really.
You're
I don't
white,
think.
so yeah, you have.
Probably. Jesus.
And you're a dad, so.
Dad jokes. What?
So it only works in the summertime because so if you have fans, like your people that like you, they blow the cool air at you like a fan would, right? And a hater or a heater blows. You just enunciate. No.
Walk off stage, my guy. Stage
I'm
left.
just kidding. I didn't come up with that. I heard it somewhere. I knew it was bad. Try to play that one
Because
off.
the haters give you heat.
Yeah.
Because they hate you.
Yeah.
And then your fans
Right.
give you cool air.
Exactly. That's the best joke you've ever heard in your goddamn life, isn't it?
I get it.
Yeah. It just doesn't make it any more funny just because you get it, though, probably. Allie's over there dying again. Shit.
I got one for you.
Oh, shit.
The bus pulled up with a bunch of gay guys on there. Would you get on or get off?
Shit. You just put me in a corner.
Exactly.
Fuck. That's the answer. Fuck.
Ew.
Somebody'd be getting.
Yeah, either or you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting on or getting off.
Shit.
Yeah, it's going everywhere.
I don't know. Honestly, I've thought about this before. If I was gay, I think I would rather not. I'd be okay with giving and not receiving because I don't want nothing up that a-hole. Just saying. Not because I'm like a homophobe or anything like that, or I'm afraid of my not being masculine or whatever the fuck. I'm not afraid of my femininity or anything like that. It's just, I don't think that would be very comfortable.
I feel like it's kind of like God's little joke because isn't a man's G-spot back there?
Yeah.
They say it's the best get off
what
of
I've heard.
a man's life if it's hit properly.
I guess I'll never know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not about to try to find that out. Like, fuck the hat.
Shit happens.
I'm telling you, it's a war. Not to get too graphic, but that's a war zone down there. You don't want nobody's. That's the other thing. I don't want anybody near that because I don't want to do that to somebody. It's fucked up. Like your life changes immediately as soon as you even see it. I'm telling you. Oh, there's this guy named Theo Vaughn. He's a stand-up comedian. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's been around for a few years now, I think. But he said there used to be a guy where I used to live that would pay us like $5, and he'd go like to a certain distance and then bend over, and if you looked at his asshole, then you'd get the money. As long as you look at it, you get the money. It's like, what the fuck kind of neighborhood are you living in? Shit.
Okay, wow. Would you take that bet?
Fuck yeah, $5 to look?
Just look, nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
He didn't. Yeah,
fucking pay me.
he didn't want anything. He just wanted you to look. That's a weird thing. Like, I'm all for people having their whatever they like, but that's just odd to me. Like, what do you get out of that? Honestly.
That's the wrong dude, my guy.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, look at me. Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Like,
enjoy
you
that
don't
shit.
just fucking pay me just to look. I'm already looking, so
Dude,
you might
I'll
as well
get
just go ahead and pay me.
Dude, I'll use that $5 and buy a cheap pair of binoculars and look at it real good next time.
Zoom in.
Look at it real good.
Fuck that, a camera. You can zoom in.
Oh, shit. Literally. Yeah. Fuck.
Shit happens, my guy.
So a couple episodes ago, said it was brought to you by no sleep. Well, this one's brought to you by too much sleep because I overslept today.
Yeah, I got up about 11:30. You didn't get up till about noon.
Yeah,
Maybe
I've
a
set
little
my
after.
alarm for like 9. It didn't work out
that
that way.
didn't happen.
Well,
I'm like, nope, not today.
yeah, I turned my alarm off, and then I just fell asleep. And you play that, especially if you have to go to work when you do that. That's a fucking serious game you're playing.
Big no.
Yeah.
Like, I'll sleep for another 5 minutes. Bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you aren't. You're gonna be sleeping for 5 hours.
Hit snooze, don't hit the next.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've accidentally hit like not snooze. Pretty much like deleted it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I did this morning. I accidentally turned it off. I was like, yeah, I'll reset that here in a minute.
No.
Out. 4 hours later. Fuck. I got shit to do.
You're running around the house. Fuck me.
Yeah, no.
Gotta get this done.
Fuck. Well, we just got demonetized.
No, I'm just kidding.
I hate money. Fuck.
Burn it all. Watching you,
Mike Mizowski. Did I say Mizowski? I used to say it like that when I was a little kid.
Speaking of Monsters Inc., Monsters University was on TV yesterday. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen that. My son loves that show or movie.
Well, Monsters Inc.
Well, both.
What'd you say? Sorry, I looked at my phone.
Monsters University.
Oh, I hate that one.
What?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. Because I'm one of those, the original is the best. And
Can't make me cry.
yeah, it's okay. But
Bitch tears.
speaking of what I just, my dad texted me and said, just question for the show, why does Nathan tip before he drinks his drink? I said,
Jason asked that. It's sticky.
Yeah, it's
and I don't
sticky.
want it to come up like that.
yeah, there you go. There's your answer, Dad. Thanks. He's not tipping to the crowd. He's doing that.
So
He's doing it manually.
so it don't stick and look weird when it comes. Yeah. No, I don't know. OCD, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
You're welcome, Chip.
He used to do it that way, but you're welcome.
Chip.
Who's that?
Bro, I'm
Now everybody
done.
That's it. You're fired anyway. Fuck you.
Okay,
Get out of here.
cool.
Get out.
Yeah, you had that written down somewhere. Nathan's fired.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, we had a meeting this week. Yeah, you see it? Yeah.
Nathan's fired. I'm like, sweet.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Sweet taste.
Still get that retirement package, you know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah, retirement of $0.
$0 and
So I'm getting shit.
yeah, $0.00 and 0.00 cents.
Right. You make no sense.
Well, I think we'll probably go to a break. I'm hungry as fuck, and I don't know what else to say for this one. So we'll figure something out during this 2 minutes, and we will be back. See you in 2. Boy.
Imagine all these people seeing you.
Dude.
I've seen it. I've had to carry them. It's
Shit happens,
It's
my
not
guy.
It's not a very good time. It's
not very pretty.
I mean, I've had the same thing happen with me, where people have had to carry me, and I had to have the backlash of doing it to him. So yeah.
Tell him that story. It was fucking. I was supposed to be the DD.
At the bar.
Dude, I went from here to that town. I almost said the town. You bleep that shit out. But I almost I went from here to that town to be the DD, and then fucking
Reverse roll.
I got a little.
Had to carry him a block away. I didn't even make it to my truck because he kind of like dead weight, and I was just like, well, screw it, I'm laying you down.
Yeah.
He didn't care anyways. I was like, I'll be back in a second. It wasn't that far anyways.
Yeah, so I
Come
laid,
back, and I was like, hey, Tyler. He's like, what? And I'm just like, dude, get in the truck before the cops come, dude. Like,
I love you, man.
I can't feel my legs,
he
man.
ends up passing
Can't
out
feel
in the
my
truck.
Yeah, I
I
did.
had to pull over once, didn't I?
How many
Pretty
times?
Sure I did. At least twice.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
just once.
or twice.
Just once. I do remember everything, so at least I wasn't that gone, but I was getting close. No, I do. I
Came
remember.
here, he walked
story,
in, he
tell you how you
passed out
want.
on the floor. I was like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, I even threw up on my floor once.
That's hot.
Yeah, and you walked on it every day
I know.
since like every time you've been here since.
I hear you.
Yeah, I do.
He gets it from me, though.
Yeah,
I'm a bad
shit.
influence. It's
Maybe.
nah.
You're a great guy.
So, I mean, I can be some days. But then again, I'm a bad influence, so I'm just like,
Cool beans, dog.
Yeah, cool story.
Gotta
your
do what
story,
you
tell you
gotta
how
do
you
what
want
you
it.
gotta do, I guess.
All right, we are back. That was probably not quite 2 minutes, but we hit the wrong button over here, so
It's all right.
that's all right. Our engineer apparently doesn't get paid enough.
I'm so poor. I'm Poe. I can't afford the OR. Where's my money?
Biatch.
That's all she says, and turns the mic back off.
Poe.
Poe.
I'm tied.
Tired, sick and tired of this shit.
Tied.
Let's see, what was that? There's this thing. Steve Harvey. There was a word. I think it was on what the fuck's that game show?
Family
Feud.
Feud.
Yeah. Somebody they were trying to think of a word, and one of the word was affentween. Use affentween in a sentence, and he said, well, here's the scenario. I don't know if he said it like this, but I'm making the scenario because he delivered it way better than I could. So there's a little kid. He gets lost, and his parents are yelling for him. He's like, "Get back over here! Between them cars." All right, I'm going home for real this time. That was bad. That actually wasn't my joke. So,
You are home.
like I said, he delivered it way better than that. So, I should probably just not have told the joke and waited until I actually knew how it went. But I didn't. So fuck it. But so for those that are interested in listening instead of watching, the listening side will come out tomorrow at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go check that out. You can donate to the show. You can do that right now. You can do that anytime you feel like. There's a link on most of our recent videos, the last 3 or 4 at least, I think. Pretty much ever since we started going live. If you've been around for the long haul, so.
Yes, sir.
So if you'd like to donate, support the show, and if you'd like to get something out of supporting the show, you can go to our Patreon. You get after hours segment, which we will be doing. I forgot to do it for the wrestling podcast, so
Whoops.
we'll probably just do it on here, do it after this one, and post that one on the wrestling one. So people for the wrestling podcast will get Eric, which those people probably don't know because there's like 6 of them, I think. No, 8 of them. So. We have a goal of trying to get to. Honestly, I probably changed the goal like 10 times because I don't write it down.
You said
So,
200, then
yeah.
you said 300.
Yeah.
Now what is it?
So
Jesus.
final answer is 200 subscribers before the end of next month. If we hit that, I guess we'll do like an extra episode or some shit.
They were close.
Yeah, maybe we'll do free Patreon episode or something like that.
Okay.
For those that are into that, or I guess into that stupid, those that are what's the word I'm looking for? I guess you could say subscribe, but that's not really how Patreon works. But yeah, I suck at podcasting. That's what if this was an episode that wasn't live, that's what I'd call
Delete everything and start all over.
it. Yeah. Like fuck this, I'm down. I'm done. Most of I will blame it on something because that's what I do. I'm hungry, so.
You hangry?
Don't judge me. I'm about to get hangry.
Oh, jeez.
But, yeah. So, I don't know.
So we're going to Wendy's?
Yeah, probably. Sounds good, dude.
Burgers.
I know, as soon as I start talking about food, I feel like I got even more hungry because now I know what I'm looking forward to after this shit.
It's like my stomach opened up and said, feed me.
Yeah, pretty much. Like Ryback, feed me more.
Speak and spell. Hey, I owe you.
What the hell did you just do? What was that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, we lost Allie. She's done for real this time.
I know what it was referencing.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
probably what it
Dan
was.
Cook. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Never heard of him. He's hilarious.
He talks about back in like the 70s and the 80s where kids would receive a toy called the Speak and Spell, and he's like, I don't know why they called it that. It should have been called Speak Like the Devil. I owe you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love you, Dane Cook.
That makes
Come on,
sense.
show.
Come on the show, yeah.
Yeah, because the one about the Burger King, that was the same guy that she showed you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same
Okay.
guy.
I got you.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Dan Cook.
Staying relevant and shit.
He's, dude, love to go see him live because he is freaking hilarious.
Is he a stand-up comedian?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
And he's been in some movies. Have you ever seen Waiting? That's a good one.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch. Yes. Or if you've ever seen Employee of the Month.
Yes, that one too.
Him and Jessica Simpson were in it. Mm-hmm. About to say, Dane Cook was pretty popular in the early 2000s, probably between like 2005 and 2008. I absolutely love him.
Yeah, he's, dude. You have to see some of those movies or stand up on YouTube or whatever. Dude, you probably throw up from laughing so
Throw
hard.
up. Yeah, probably. I've almost been there before, several times.
And maybe shit yourself a little bit.
Never done that, so maybe learn how to do something new.
It's for you, Chip.
Yeah, he likes that. He thinks it's fucking
know.
great.
I know.
I hear you.
I do.
I was thinking about
Buy those shirts, by the way.
yeah, buy our merch. Come to our merch page and do that shit, son. We haven't done that yet today, I don't think. Son,
Boy.
yeah, I wish I could find that. I
I think
think
a little frog.
yeah, it's a
sound.
turtle or some shit.
Yeah.
They put auto tune on it, and it sounded like that. Fucking
Maybe
great.
that's what you look up. Auto-tune turtle.
I
or-
tried.
Oh,
It didn't work.
nothing.
Didn't fucking work.
Damn it.
It's like a broken Hot Wheels. It didn't work.
Broken Hot Wheels.
Speaking of Hot Wheels,
those things are fine.
we got a children's museum down where that one town. I guess we can just say Indianapolis. That's not too close to us. I'm really. Eventually, people are gonna find us. Here's my.
scared.
Here's my psychology on that. I feel like for weirdos that want to find us, the what's the word I'm looking for? Them not knowing and finding out for themselves is usually what they're after. So if we tell them, then there's less likely to actually try to find us because they already have the information. So there's like no task. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid and we're gonna get raided by fucking weirdos. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna want to come to this fucking state anyway. Not that this is a bad state, but this is just not one of the states that people would want to move to from somewhere nicer.
And a lot of people do, though. Move
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and then
This state.
they don't usually stay though.
No.
Not-
I'm surprised I'm even here. So I'd rather go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I'd want to go.
Somewhere it's warm all the time.
Dude, if I have an opportunity, I'm out. I know other states have their issues too, and moving, you're just probably going to encounter the same stuff. But yeah, given the opportunity, bye Indiana, it's been real. I'm
Yeah.
out.
I'd like to travel to every state in 1 year. So that's so there's 50 states, so about a week and a half for each state. That's a lot of money though.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And-
And take our show.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, probably put it in the goddamn hotel.
In your goddamn life.
Yeah, that's right. In your fucking goddamn hotel. That's we'll with all our money that we have right now, we'll buy a hotel and call it the goddamn hotel. I saw this meme once that what I moved on too soon from that, didn't I?
Quit it.
I saw this meme one time that said it was a store in Japan, and it showed like it said that they think that the word is obviously fake, I think, but it's still fucking hilarious. They said apparently they thought that shit. I'm trying to fucking think of how it goes because I don't have the meme right here to see, but let me just look it up and all because I don't want to word it wrong like I do everything else.
Stuff happens, my guy.
If I knew how to spell.
Is this the
Spell.
part where I can play Jeopardy music?
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, we'll be here for a while.
dun,
You have like a 6-minute version of that song.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, so a store in Japan thought fucking was American slang for a really good sale. And it's the thing that says fucking sale. So yeah, our guest is here, so we're gonna go ahead and go to our another 2 minute break, an actual 2 minute break this time. And we will be back and he will be here. So see.
Imagine all these people seeing you.
Dude.
I've seen it. I've had to carry them. It's
Shit happens,
it's
my
not
guy.
It's not a very good time.
It's not very pretty.
I mean, I've had the same thing happen with me where people have had to carry me and I had to have the backlash of doing it to him. So yeah.
Tell him that story. It was fucking. I was supposed to be the DD.
At the bar.
Dude, I went from here to that town. I almost said the town. You bleep that shit out. But I almost I went from here to that town to be the DD, and then fucking
Reverse roll.
I got a little.
I had to carry him a block away. I didn't even make it to my truck because he kind of like dead weight, and I was just like, well, screw it, I'm laying you down.
Yeah.
He didn't care anyways. I was like, I'll be back in a second. It wasn't that far anyways.
Yeah, so I
Come
laid,
back and I was like, hey, Tyler. He's like, what? And I'm just like, dude, get in the truck before the cops come, dude. Like,
I love you, man.
I can't feel my legs,
he
man.
ends up passing out. in the truck.
Yeah, I
I
did.
had to pull over once, didn't I?
How many
Pretty
times?
sure I did. At least twice.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
just
once
once.
or twice.
Just once. I do remember everything, so at least I wasn't that gone, but I was getting close. No, I do. I
Came
remember.
here, he walked
story,
in, he
tell you how you
passed
want
out
it.
on the floor. I was like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, I even threw up on my floor once.
That's hot.
And you walked on it every day
I know.
since like every time you've been here since.
I hear you.
Yeah, I do.
He gets it from me, though.
Yeah.
I'm a bad
shit.
influence. It's
Maybe.
Nah.
You're a great guy. No,
So, I mean, I can be some days. But then again, I'm a bad influence, so I'm just like,
cool beans, dog.
Yeah, cool story.
gotta
Your
do what
story
you
tell you
gotta
how
do
you
what
want
you
it.
gotta do, I guess.
It's really not that bad with these microphones. These microphones are fucking awesome.
No.
So, hey, I hear you.
What?
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 But yeah,
Oh,
today's
dude.
April 10th, 2022. For
April
those.
Fools. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
That was the first.
What?
What?
That was a real what that time.
Right.
But yeah, got nothing planned for this shit. So, what was that discussion that you were gonna bring to the table? Kind of bounced off of what we were talking about last week, a little bit.
Yeah, it just, I
Similar
don't know
subject.
why, it just came to my head, but Nanobots.
Yeah. So
Spider.
yeah, I've been getting attacked by bugs all weekend. So
Yeah, he's scared of spiders.
yeah,
guys.
deathly. So let me. After we get done with yours, I'm going to talk about my insect problem. But
Well, before I get started, we had a spider that was on my shit.
Yeah.
And took those off, and finally found it, and I killed it and flushed it. So
yeah,
he's like, "It's fucking right there." I'm like,
Yeah.
got it."
yeah, we probably wouldn't have had a
Really
show
big
if it was on my fucking headphones.
Right? He's like,
Because I
fucking
definitely
swatting
wouldn't.
shit.
I wouldn't have had any headphones for sure. I'd have been stomping on them. I would have been stomping up my whole head right now. What? What?
Do you guys have, or Tyler, do you happen to remember when you were helping me with this over here?
Yeah.
There was a spider over here and we
Yeah,
lost
that was
it.
the one.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
It made its way over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the one. It's
You
like-
seen something hanging off my hat or
yeah,
something? He's like,
yeah. I
went
saw it
outside.
right there. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's
Just
great.
before we got
So
started.
he just went. I would have been like,
Stopping that mud hole in it.
"Yeah, what?" That never gets old. I don't care. Hopefully, it doesn't get old to the people that's watching or listening. Oh, really? I stopped the mud hole.
Dude, you're stomping too hard.
I
boy.
stomped the
I'm
mud hole
you
into
need to
my
calm
fucking
down.
setup equipment here. Or yes, ma'am. Yeah, what's up? We're back. I accidentally called Allie a sir. That's where we're at. That's where we're at with this shit. So
Tatas.
that's right. Well, we want to welcome our friend Eric. He was here not too long ago. If you guys didn't hear us earlier in the episode. So what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome back, my
pretty
guy.
good.
Thank you.
So when's the next video coming out on your YouTube channel?
Next video should be coming out a little more than a week from now.
Awesome. I've been waiting for you to post something else. So
Yeah, it's essentially going to be a teaser trailer of the upcoming season of the Eerie Hour with Eric show.
Awesome.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, I've been checking your channel to see if anything pops up because sometimes
Awesome.
you don't get notifications on YouTube.
Well.
YouTube, fix your shit.
You heard the guy.
Yeah,
You're fired.
yeah, they'll fire us for saying that.
Just kidding.
But yeah, so how was the drive, man?
Drive was good. Traffic wasn't too bad. I'm glad they opened that section of 44 back up.
Yeah. Of course, all the streets in this town are all closed.
Windows down.
Yes.
Like windows down, hair blowing in the wind.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't really do that. I'm more of I like to just sit in my car, drive and listen to podcasts kind of guy.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Yeah.
I jam out.
Awesome.
I go back and forth. Actually, I don't know why I said that, but it depends. What kind of podcast you got? Do you like?
Well, for now, I'm listening to Ear Biscuits by Rhett and Link, and I also like to listen to your guys' podcast,
Awesome.
of course.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
And I also, being the scary story man that I am, I love listening to like the No Sleep podcast or Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. Those kind of podcasts I love.
Yeah, I went to get my hair cut today, and a podcast is like really starting to blow up. Like it's been like everybody has one now, but it seems like the fact that everybody does have one, there's one for everybody, so everybody
Yes.
Oh,
listens
yeah.
to something.
That's a great thing, you know. You can make a podcast about whatever you want, whether it's scary stories, just talking,
Yep.
you know,
Music.
music, cooking, theater.
Oh, yeah. Anything you want it to be, you can do it.
Yeah, and if we can do it, anybody can, because we
Yeah.
no, I'm self-deprecation jokes. You know what I'm saying? Don't actually feel that way. Not that you know.
I did have a question. I totally
Well, that's gonna be
out
it
of
for
my-
this episode.
Whoops.
every time. But yeah, I did have a question for you, and left my mind when you were here last time. Where do you film at, like locations?
For
What are your
filming
locations?
locations, I film mostly at my house. I have
At
a
your house?
fire pit area that's surrounded by these bushes and whatnot,
Okay.
and in the center is the fire pit, and I shoot it there, and it basically looks like I'm broadcasting in the middle of nowhere.
Right,
So,
and it's pretty cool though.
yeah, it adds to the mysteriousness of the whole
Right.
concept of Eerie Hour.
Right.
You know, I'm Eerie Eric. I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location. I can't tell you where, but I can tell you it's undisclosed. Otherwise, it won't be mysterious enough.
And plus, some of the rooms you film in too are pretty set up, really cool and stuff like
Thanks.
that. And is that still in your house?
Yes, that's still in my
Okay.
house. I'm assuming you've seen some of my TikTok videos.
Yes.
Yes. I mostly film like in my house, in my bedroom, in my living room,
Okay.
or wherever I'm at. If I feel like, hey, let's make a TikTok for the Eerie Hour show. So wherever I'm at,
And
you know,
do
I
your
just go with
setup
it.
And okay,
Yeah, I got my phone set up and everything, and yeah, just do it.
hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's good shit. Mm-hmm. And I see that you brought your mask, which I love masks.
I'll show you right here. This is, I don't know if the camera can see. There it is. This is the mask that I use on the show. And it's a very interesting story behind this mask, if I may tell it.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Well, there was a friend of my mom's, and she was hosting a Halloween party. And part of the Halloween party was, hold on a second, let me hold the mask back up, was being able to act in a haunted house. Well, the theme of the haunted house was an Egyptian tomb. So I decided to go shopping, and I went to Walmart, and I found this. And it said I think it said it was a crypt creature mask. So I figured Egyptian tomb, perfect. So I dressed up in all black and wore the mask, and it was great. So when it came down to choosing what I wanted to portray Eerie Eric as a show, I barely had any makeup lying around, so I decided, let's go with the mask. It'll be much easier to handle. So this is how the Eerie Hour show sorry, the mask got into the Eerie Hour show.
And then you become that character once it comes on, which
know.
is really neat to do and fun to do.
Yeah.
Just like when I was portraying Michael Myers, he don't talk, but his mannerisms and how he walks and all that shit, it comes to me whenever I slide that fucker on. So
Yeah, I'm
same
gonna,
with Jason Voorhees, and most of these motherfuckers don't talk.
Right.
Leatherface, which they don't talk. They just chase and kill.
Yep.
I'm gonna be a fly on the wall on this one because you guys are way bigger horror fans than I am. So
Oh yeah, way bigger.
we could be here all day if Nathan gets his way with all his
Yeah,
questions.
I could go on and on about horror
I
movies
could.
all day
It's
if
awesome.
I
I
wanted
could.
to.
Have you ever seen Antlers?
No, I haven't, but I heard it's great.
Oh, dude, it is. Like, it's technically about the Wendigo, Indian
I've heard about that.
folklore. But, dude, it's freaking badass. Like, it's pretty wild how this guy transforms into it. And I just don't want to spoil anything, so I'm just going to keep it at that.
Yeah, all right.
'Cause I don't like spoiling movies for people.
Right.
I don't like blab everything. Like, oh, you should. No.
Warning, spoiler alert.
Right.
Right. I
That
don't
brings
wanna
a
do
good
that
question. How long after a movie drops is it okay to spoil it?
Good
I'd say-
question.
To me, never.
Well, if
Until
it came out in the 90s, you snooze, you lose. You know what I mean? That's how I
Oh,
look at it.
90s, yeah.
You know what I mean? Even the 2000, like mid 2000s or early 2000s.
I thought he was talking about just new movies.
No, I'm talking
When they
about
okay.
how soon overall can you get away with actually spoiling a movie?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Like,
'Cause
oh yeah,
I don't
by the
like
way,
doing it.
Jamie dies. Shit, fuck. Dude, it came
Right.
out like 7 years ago. Go fucking watch the movie.
I'm one of those people, rather, I love, finding out who's in a movie, what it's about and whatnot.
here.
When it comes to spoilers, I'm okay with a little bit, but, if you just basically give away the whole plot, I'm like, okay, this movie's not going to be as fun as
Right.
I imagine it to be.
It's like, let me write that down so in 2 years when I forget what you just said, I can watch it again.
Exactly.
Aren't people like, if no one's seen Titanic and you like Jack dies in it.
Or,
Well, you
or
just
there
did
you
it.
go.
Or if you're a history guy like me, you're basically like, okay, that detail's wrong, that's wrong, that never happened. I'm kind of
Nitpicking.
Yeah, I'm kind of nitpicking when it comes to historical films.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from horror films, I love historical films, and
Right.
Well,
I love history. And,
It's one of those things too. Anything that's written from a book that gets transformed into a movie, it's really hard to get all the details of a book into a 1.5 2 hour movie.
yes,
Like Titanic, that's why it was so goddamn long because it's a long story.
and,
Oh, yeah.
And some directors, some creators love to take creative license. Because there's just some parts in the book that are like, I don't know if that's going to translate well to the screen. So we're like, let's change that up a little bit. And
Right.
But that's thought process on it.
Like in Stephen King's It, both of them, the Tim Curry and the Bill Skarsgård one. Actually, Bev, she actually gets trained on by all the guys, but
Yeah.
it's not in the movie, but it's in the book.
Yeah, it's.
She does every dude.
I feel like some people
weird.
can. Yeah, I feel like some people. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, some people when they're writing movies, they could do a better job of getting more important details into movies that, like, sometimes they leave out shit that they should have put in because it kind of
Yeah.
throws the movie off if you've read the book.
Could've made it a
It
little
adds
bit
to
better.
the plot.
Oh, yeah.
essentially.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But again, it's people's attention spans. It's hard to get somebody to sit down for.
especially nowadays. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, I
Yeah.
can watch a 4-hour movie.
Right.
She's like,
Yeah, I can't.
squirrel.
Yeah, unless it's like the best movie ever. There's no way I could sit down
Right.
for
Like
4
I just
hours.
seen the new Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's fucking amazing. Yes. So, and I'm not, I do own probably more horror movies than I do like action or anything else, but fuck, I even love like, have you ever seen Interstellar? Anybody?
I've seen Interstellar.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, it's a
So-
good movie.
I know that a lot of scientific stuff is probably not like true and real, like what they're doing, because obviously it's a movie. But
Well, yeah.
it'd be cool if it was
it
like wormhole and shit like that, and how time works out in space. Like
That's
an hour.
That's a great thing about sci-fi movies, you know.
Right.
It's like it alters your perception of reality, and you think, could that actually become true? You know. And one movie, you know, as long as we're on the horror sci-fi crossover, is Ghostbusters.
Afterlife is a damn good one.
I've seen Afterlife. It was. I don't want to give away too much, but let's just say you want to see a grown man cry. That movie did that.
Me too. Love you, Egon. But yeah, dude, that was a tearjerker, especially towards the end. Jesus, that's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I got to say about that. What?
Jesus.
You don't watch wrestling at all, do you?
No. I never got into it. I mean,
probably heard
no
of-
offense to anyone
No.
listening.
You've
But
probably heard of Stone Cold at least, haven't you? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
yes, I've heard.
Yeah, that's what we're referencing. What? Yeah.
Stop it.
He always said what. Just anytime somebody says something to you, what? And then the crowd today still does it. 18 years after he retires, it's crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Like if somebody's a bad guy and they're in a promo and they're talking and they keep pausing, the crowd will use that pause to say what, and it really pisses them off sometimes. But it's crazy. After
shit, though.
18 years, they
Right.
still do that.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, every time I think of Stone Cold doing the what session, it's usually he'll literally pause so that the audience can respond and say what. So
Yeah.
he'll be like, "You want to drink a beer?
What?
I said a beer.
What?
Tequila.
What?
Whiskey.
What?
I said, do you want a drink?
What?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's good shit. We ought to show you like just a clip of that, just so because Attitude Era is, if you're not a wrestling fan and you'd like to become one, Attitude Era is the way to start for sure. But then it'll get ruined for you once you move into where we're at now. Because if you don't like it and you start watching now, you may not like it because it's a lot different now. But not to give away too much because I don't want to like take away from your video is about to drop, but kind of give people a little bit of what's gonna be your next YouTube video. This one's a teaser, you said, right?
Yes, this one's a teaser trailer, and after that is going to be a short film, which oddly enough, Allie is starring in.
Sweet.
And that's going to promote season 4, and we've been working hard on it, and I've been getting the blocking down, securing filming locations, and
Sweet.
getting logistics for it, and this is one of the biggest projects I've ever done.
That's awesome.
So, and it's really given me a crash course in film directing as well, because
That's cool.
I've never actually directed a film. I did direct a trailer for season 3 of the show, but yeah, as far as movies go, this will be my first movie that I'll ever make. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how long do you think the movie's gonna be?
it's going to be about, I estimate, 10, 12 minutes, maybe 15.
Okay.
It's not going to be long.
Well, you do short films, though.
Yes, hence the word short film.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, if I could make a feature film, then I'd have to hire a whole bunch of people on board, and it would get expensive real fast.
Lighting, sound, everything.
Oh, yes, and I'd have to find
Real technical.
a bunch of writers to critique my work and whatnot. And
Right. Yeah, if you wanted to go all out. It's really cool to see people that aren't famous yet, like, taking something serious, because I think if you really stay to this, you're going to get somewhere out of this. So
Yes.
keep it up for sure. And it makes it easier for you because this is one of your passions. So.
Yes, this is. I've always loved movies and filmmaking and making music, and so I'm combining all three with this project. So
So I've seen some short horror films like about as long as you're saying, like 12 to 15 minutes, and they're pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't get scared, but like anybody else might have. But like the monster in it looked good. I mean, everything they did, even though it's very short, not like hour and a half long, it was still like top tier.
Right.
It wasn't like a B movie.
He's a lot like me. Pretty much anything that I watch, especially YouTube videos, I'm more of a studier than I am actually enjoying the video. So sometimes I gotta watch a video like 5 times to actually enjoy it for what it is. But he's the same way when it comes to horror movies. He really studies.
I'm
That's
the
why I
same
don't
way
get
too.
scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think anybody that tries to create stuff is that way.
Yeah, I love, analyzing little details like what was that right there?
Right.
Or why is that character doing? Then again, that's just the actor in me coming out,
Right.
saying, "What's your motivation behind this? Why? How you? What is your relation to that character right there?
Yep.
All those little details. Yes, like you said, I have to watch a movie at least 5 times in order to just sit back and say, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, that's actually a good movie now that I actually sat down and watched it.
But there are some times where I watch some movies and I'm like, wow, this is I'll just sit back and watch it. Or if I'm watching a scary movie, like for example Insidious, the
I
first
have all of 'em,
Insidious,
all of 'em.
scared. Well, that I was sitting in my living room, all the lights were out, and you could only see the porch lights out on my front porch, and it created a really eerie vibe when I was watching it. And wow, I was talk about a really scary experience. I remember my cat came over at one point and brushed up against my leg. I'm like,
Oh shit! Yeah, you get so
Benny.
into it, you forget that you have pets.
Benny, it's you. Yes, or Duke or Scrap.
You wore the brown pants that day.
Yes. Let me go change my underwear.
Oddly enough, we were actually talking about that yesterday, about how sometimes we watch things and then we were like picking up little details because Eric and I do theater, and it's like, man, this particular actor or actress is so talented. I wish I could
remember
pick up that kind of talent from them. Like we were talking about, and I'm not going to give no spoilers, but I got to see the new Batman movie.
Awesome.
And if you watch Colin Farrell portray Penguin, I thought it was phenomenal. And the makeup, you don't even recognize that it's him.
Right.
And we were discussing how we, like you were just saying, when you put on a mask, you become that character.
Mm-hmm.
He put on all that makeup. He became that character.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Same with the Riddler. I seen him in a different movie, Swiss Army Man. Awesome movie. Has Daniel Radcliffe and I forget the other guy's name, but freaking awesome movie. Swiss Army Man. But have you seen the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Netflix done it.
I've heard mixed things about it. Some say, oh, it's pretty good. Some say, oh, are you kidding me? That was horrible. I mean, I haven't seen it yet,
Right.
so I can't really give an opinion. But like I said, I've heard mixed things about it. So I think sometime, I'm going to sit down and watch it.
Because if you pay attention to detail, he's sitting in this like rocker chair while someone's like looking out the window, and then it comes back to that, and he's gone. So I didn't notice that at first till I saw it again. And it was like, oh shit. So
Watch out for that
pay
detail.
attention. Yeah. Because I look for that in like most horror movies, because sometimes they slip something in behind a character you didn't see. And then when you watch it again, you see it, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've always been that way, and my dad used to point it out to me because I didn't notice that I was that way until he really started. And he noticed himself, but like something would happen in the background, and I would point that out, and he's like, "Dude, I was watching the show. I didn't even notice that happened. That's crazy." So
Just like in the Insidious movie, you know, that little boy that was dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, when the mom goes through the laundry room, he's right there against the wall.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Guess I must not have noticed that.
Yeah, it's real fast. Like they sort of pan that way and then come back.
Yeah,
But it's
I noticed.
real fast.
Yeah, I noticed in the shot that it was only like a brief glimpse, and then it changed shots back to the mom as she was going inside the house, and then all of a sudden, poof, he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So
It's like goes past the window, he's there, and then goes past the window and he's not there. But then when she's going through the laundry room to go to like the kitchen or something, it sort of pans over and you see him like facing away from her, staring at the wall, and then it pans back as she's going through the door. It's
one of
pretty
those,
crazy.
like one of those things you read on like IMDb, when
Right.
I just for fun, I love reading the IMDb pages about certain films. I love reading the trivia, the goofs as they call it, and I love noticing little things like even as I'm watching the movie, if it comes up, if I'm reading it, like, oh, that's gonna happen. Oh, there it is. Okay.
That was good shit.
Yeah.
I like little subtle things that some people probably didn't see or realize.
Yeah, I like watching bloopers. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I like watching bloopers at the end of movies too, because
Yeah.
it really shows the amount of work they really put into it. Because sometimes it takes a while to get it right.
Those are fun. Yeah.
Plus, it creates some great entertainment for.
My Erie Hour show has, I think, 2 blooper reels.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yes.
Fucking hilarious.
Like cussing, like, fuck.
Yeah.
The ones where you're like trying to be in character and shit goes wrong. You're just sitting there like, well, shit.
Or I think one of the funniest ones was when my dad, and he's going to be in the film as well, he was playing the organ, and you probably noticed this. He was playing Bach staccato in fugue D minor, so he goes da 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 da, and then the second bit, then he goes, oh shit, and so I put a little sensor in just to make it funny.
Oh shit.
But I like blooper reels because it shows that they can be themselves and relax and not be like all stressed out because they have to listen to this director. Because there's some chill directors out there that pretty much, help them in the movie as well instead of just being all strict and do this, do that, do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And no, they can be chill, and relax, joke around.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Basically,
have
let
fun.
the actor, half of it is the work of the actors, half of it is the work of the director and the crew. I like to look at it that way. You know, the director can give suggestions. They can give direction like let's do it this way or let's do it that way. And half the time the actor's like, I did it this way because my character's motivation is this. And the worst thing is it doesn't work out, and you have to try again in another take.
Well, that plus just like that, like directors sometimes listen to the actor of their input of maybe try this, and instead of going with what the director said to do.
In my opinion,
and sometimes it might work.
Any good director should listen to their actors and their crew. Get suggestions, because you never know what works and what doesn't. What you thought. This is going to sound very convoluted. What you thought in your head might work out on camera. It doesn't exactly work out on camera, and then one of your actors suggests, why don't we try it this way, and it ends up working. That's working with your actors.
That's where the magic happens. So
Yeah.
And some people don't even go by the script, not like the whole script, but just like certain parts, and they just ad lib and throw some funny shit in, and nothing wrong with that either. So screw it.
Yeah, when Allie and I were doing Rumors, there were a couple things that weren't in the script. We just said, why don't we try it that way? Some things we just made up on the fly.
Right, exactly.
No pun intended,
See what
right?
I just did there?
That's showing your goddamn life.
Yeah. That was the greatest joke I heard in my goddamn life.
Right?
Ding dong.
Oh, shiza.
So, are you looking to actually be in movies, or do you want to produce movies? Like, what's your long-term goal?
That's a good question. Being in movies would
be fun.
Totally great. I mean, this will, like I said, the upcoming movie that I'm making will be, technically my first movie that I'll ever be in and make. But as far as writing and directing goes, I have some aspirations for that. It would be great, but at the same time, I'm like, I belong on camera. I don't mean to sound self-centered when I say that, but I'm one of those people. I love being in the moment. I love portraying different characters, whether it's on stage or in front of a camera
Spotlight.
or whatnot. Yes. That's the kind of life I love.
I don't blame you there.
I feel it. I'm kind of like that. I know y'all can't see me, but like when it comes to us doing theater, like I have a big appreciation for the hard work that everybody does to put into the production, whether your makeup or your costume or your directing, producing. Like I have a mad respect for all the work that goes into it. But my passion is wanting to be on stage because, like you said, being in that moment, there's just something about it. It's really special and it's really fun.
Is there a possible way you could do both, or do you think that'd be too much?
There are some actors that are both actors and directors.
M. Night.
Yes, M. Night Shyamalan, Clint Eastwood. Who else? Yeah, who else was that? Anyway, yeah, there are some actors that are terrific directors, and mad respect for them.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it is possible to do both. Oh, Harold Ramis was one. Yeah, he did acting and directing as well as writing. So it is possible to do multiple roles at the same time. And Mel Brooks, I have to mention Mel Brooks. In all of his films, he directs it, he does partial writing, and he also acts in them. So.
I think also Seth Rogen, too.
Yes, Seth Rogen, definitely.
Forgot about that.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, there's many of them. And, it's also cool to see, I'll bring up It the Clown again, like Stephen King in his own movies. Mm-hmm. It's cool to see him, even though he's not a director or anything, but he wrote a book, and he's in the freaking movie as well. And I think that's cool.
What
Same
about
with Stan Lee. Yeah, I was about to say
yes.
Stan Lee.
We're on the same wavelength.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, my brother is a huge Marvel fan, and every time we went to go see a Marvel movie, he always pointed out to me, "Bro, look, that's Stan Lee right there. He created Marvel." I'm like, wow, yeah, I see that. Thank you. But then again, he really likes Marvel comics and whatnot, and so
Good stuff.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how many Marvel movies I got, but it's a crap ton. I can't wait to see the new Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think I was watching. I think it was at the end of Shang-Chi that they showed.
I've not seen that yet.
Oh, it's a good movie.
I bet. Mm-hmm. But
I remember I went to go see it with a friend of mine one night, and it was wow. Talk about amazing.
And at the well, I don't know if I should say it. No one hasn't seen it. The new Spider-Man: No Way Home. But at the end, there's I know you have. Shut up. I love you.
Spoiler alert.
At the very end, there's a small clip of Venom in it. And he pretty much gets, I guess you can say blipped or whatever, disappears from this bar. So he's probably going to be in the new Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse Madness or whatever it's called. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
If anybody listening out there can confirm that, then
I was going to say there's also
confirm the name
a
of the movie,
scene, and
sorry.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but did you notice Daredevil?
Yes, he was the lawyer with the red glasses. And him and Spider-Man had the same sensibilities. He caught the rock or brick that came in the window. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I should have brought it over. You need to watch No Way Home, Spider-Man. Good shit.
Makes grown men cry. I bawled like a baby, just so you know. But it's a good movie.
now I really have to see it.
Yeah, it's good.
Takes a lot
really
for me, though.
fucking good.
I don't hate to sound like that guy, but I haven't cried in 3.5 years. So. Streaks. No, I don't know if it's actually been that long, but it's been a good while.
Yeah.
No, the allergies just literally started getting to me just now. It has nothing to do with I'm not crying right now. What are you talking about?
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of hanging off screen.
Yeah.
Why you crying, you little bitch?
Don't worry about it.
Pardon my French.
So, yeah, something I'd like to see you guys, your rumors cast, because I feel like I can't get it out. So,
Sound it out.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be my speech coach for these podcasts. You're hired. You're on our team now. But so our first of seeing Allie act and all that was the rumors, and that was you guys in. I can't talk, man. I just can't.
About to smack you.
You guys as a whole, it's just you could feel the chemistry with all of you guys, meshing together or whatever. Mm-hmm. I would like to see you guys do a show sort of like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where you're just given concepts and just
I love
wing
improv.
it. Yeah.
I've done a little improv in college. I was in an improv class, improv club, and so I would love to do something
That'd be
with
cool.
Allie on that.
Be badass.
Like, bring it on.
Yeah. I'd like to
Just
see
throw
that.
something random and be like, and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, really, improv is a lot of fun. I haven't done that in a while. I'm game. I'm down.
Same.
I would like to even have it ran by us, and you guys, like, this be way down the road when we actually have money to do this, but like rent out a place where, and we could like have a crowd or whatever, and we just like make it a show out of it where you guys just improv the whole time. Like,
And now, scenes
like-
from a hat.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much. Yeah, like you're given a concept, and then you have to.
Things that will always start a fight. Hey, you guys want to fight? Say, Ryan Stiles was one of my favorites on that show.
Oh,
He
dude.
was awesome.
There's this one on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ryan Stiles. Big,
Okay.
tall guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I never knew his name. I know his face, but I don't know his name. I got you now. But
Yeah,
I think
Colin
he's
Mockery.
actually no, it wasn't him. But one of them, they were given a scene where they were the news or whatever.
Oh,
And,
we're newscasters.
Yes, and he's like, scientists turn back time, end up with the word emit. It's fucking.
Yeah, I think that was Colin who did that.
Yeah.
And, I just there's a whole compilation of Colin Mockery on YouTube doing weird newscasters,
Yes.
and he always comes up with the funniest puns.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. I was dying. That was like when they revamped the show or whatever. I think that was the very first one that they did. Where
Yeah,
they
it was-
said that. I can't ever find it. I tried to find it on YouTube. I can't find that episode,
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
but
Or one of my other favorites was when I have to mention the hoedowns.
Man, those are great.
Everybody hated, especially Ryan, hated doing hoedowns because it's so tough. I haven't tried it myself, but apparently, yeah, you have to make up 4 lines to a single verse. And all the cast members
shit.
said it was the hardest game, one of the hardest games to play. So
yeah. I love the things where they would be like the camera's up here, but it looks like they're on the wall or whatever, and they like crawl around and shit. Look like they're
scene.
like defying gravity and shit.
Yes.
That shit's hilarious.
Plus, Rob, go ahead.
Me and you were on the same wavelength because I said my favorite one was going to be the Robin Williams one.
Oh,
you and I are on the
stop
same.
it.
Get out of my head.
You
I
weirdo.
see he's been on there quite a bit.
I have a career. What the hell am I doing here?
You can say what you want to
It
say.
was kind of weird seeing Robin Williams as with blonde hair. Yeah. But then again, I read he was filming some sort of movie where he dyed his hair blonde for that. I don't remember the name of the movie, but
He was playing like it was a movie where he was playing like some sort of photographer, and it was one of
1
his
hour
more,
photo.
Yeah, and it was one of his more
It's a
serious
horror
roles.
movie. It's a horror movie.
oh, I'll have to watch that then.
Oh, I just thought of another one too. On Whose Line Is It Anyway? The ones where they get behind them and they're their hands.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's
helping
great.
hands.
Their hands behind them. And
Yes.
The other ones
Yes.
making food and shit.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
I love that. That's my favorite.
I even like the props one where they're using props and
Oh,
saying
yeah.
stupid shit. Like,
I think that's what
Jesus.
Eric and I should do. Like if we ever did improv, props and scene from a hat, I bet you, me and you could nail that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we should.
That'd be badass. Just use this prop in the way that you think of first. That'd be great.
And if it's inappropriate, screw it.
Or another one we
Literally.
could do. I don't know if you'd be game for it. Out living scenery where people have to stand in to be the props.
Yes.
And all the time on Whose Line it
Yeah.
was. Some of it was pretty awkward because it was one of the funniest ones was with Ryan and Colin doing a scene, and the props were Wayne Brady and Richard Simmons. there were some really funny moments.
Yeah.
And you know, you could see the camera cut to Drew Carey. He was losing it, laughing so hard.
So, yeah, I've seen that one, and Gene goes all out because he comes out and he's like, I can be all the props the men need. And then there's a scene where he's pretending to be a jet ski, and I forget which one is like trying to use him as a jet ski, but they're like revving his hands, and he's pretty much pulling an Ultimate Warrior, but he's really bobbing his head. And so when they stop using him as a jet ski, they start pretending like they're smoking a cigarette. Man, that was a long ride.
Oh my god.
Great shit.
Look it up on YouTube. It's pretty funny.
That's hilarious. I love that fucking show.
Oh wow.
Who's the new person that took over Drew Carey's place?
Aisha Tyler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't really know who she was until I watched Santa Claus 2. She played Mother Nature in that movie.
Okay.
Oh, that was her?
Wow, that's old. That makes me feel. Oh, God. My back.
Yeah, it was whatever the fuck that guy's name, the tall guy's name. I can't ever
Ryan?
think. Yeah, him. Fuck, Wayne Brady, that bald guy, and
Colin.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names.
Think alike. Great minds think alike.
All of us, besides this idiot.
That's right. Oh, I am really crying.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, I said Jesus. What the fuck?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, so I saw this magic trick where this guy turned a cup of like McDonald's root beer or some shit into Cheez-Its, and he acted like he was acting like David Blaine. He was in the background. He's like, and the one guy was like, Cheez-Its, Cheez-Its, Cheez-Its.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit, fucking hilarious.
I could have done that. Mm-hmm. I mean, me and my fucking expression ass.
Yeah, he was.
That's part of magic is really those facial expressions
Oh,
to
yeah.
like try and deceive the audience to while you're secretly doing an exchange or what. I really
Right.
don't want to ruin magic for anyone, but
Right.
yeah, that's part of it.
You like magic?
Oh, I love magic.
you
I love a good
perform magic?
I tried to once, but I failed miserably. So,
What kind of tricks
feel
do
you,
you
man.
like?
kind of tricks are like these big scale, like almost like David Copperfield, Chris Angel
Gotcha.
kind of tricks.
So
I
not-
remember when Allie and I went to Paranormal Cirque, they had a magic show in it, and there were some really cool illusions in that one. For example, there was one where one of the vampire girls, yes, we all know about them. Anyway, she got into this kind of triangle pyramid-shaped metal box. Well, sorry, it was a box. It wasn't a pyramid, actually. So then she got in, and all of a sudden, the magician took a pair of spikes, and he drove the spikes through the box. And then he unlocked the box, opened it up, and she wasn't there. It was really mystifying.
It was really cool because she left one of her hands out of the box the entire
Yes.
time out through a hole. So like she's waving her hand like this, and then when the spikes went through, her hand stopped moving. And then when they went to open the door, I still can't figure out how her arm is still here, and then it just vanished when they opened the door. It was wild.
It was amazing. So, yeah.
And then did he also like pull like I wouldn't say a blanket, but
like a giant cloth. Yeah,
and then
he
she
did
appeared
that.
on top of it or something.
They did something like that. There was one illusion where it was the magician and an assistant came out, and they stood. I guess they stood on top of a box that looked like it was hollow, but and they turned it around to show you it wasn't gimmicked in any way. And then they got on top of the box. They raised up the curtain, and as soon as they dropped it, 2 more assistants were
Oh
there.
wow, that's cool.
So yes.
What was the trick where I believe it was the ringleader or the nun, as we kept calling him?
Yes.
He had done a trick where he had disappeared and we couldn't figure out where he was, and he had turned up in the back of the audience. Do you remember which trick that was?
Oh, yes. I think that was when the magician got into here's where the triangle shape thing comes in. It was when he got into the triangle shaped I don't want to call it a box, but it's something along those lines. Anyway, there were two spinning blades, and the blade starts spinning, and the MC comes out. He has a torch. He lights the ropes that are supposedly holding onto the blades, and as soon as the flames burn through the ropes, the blades came crashing into the box, and then they opened up the box, and he wasn't there. And all you hear is just this giant applause, and you look in the back, the spotlight's on him, and he appeared in the audience.
Wow. I love
It
shit like
was,
that.
I cannot figure out how that's done, I was baffled.
A lot of running
You don't see me.
under the stage.
I was running.
So anyway, I started running. But yeah, I love magic. I love illusions. They are incredible.
Yeah, I used to watch the shit out of Chris Angel and David Blaine like all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Talking about stage magic, I love the ones too. I honestly have no idea how they do these either, where they have you sign this thing, and then this thing is inside of a fucking Ziploc. Like there's this one I saw, it was inside, I'm trying to think of what it was. It was like inside of a package. So it was like, how the fuck? And it was signed by the person that he was doing the trick to. It's like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yes, those are amazing.
And he had the person do. Oh, I think it was on the Steve Harvey show or some shit. Ooh. But how the fuck? Because he had the guy that signed the card take it out of the thing. It's like, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, that's a really popular. I remember Penn and Teller doing a lot of illusions
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. In fact, there's one where Penn is doing a car trick with somebody, and I guess he pretends to mess up, and at the same time, Teller is in a tank of water, and he has a key that, according to Penn, he's sworn on his honor as a gentleman not to release that key until the right card is found. And, they have the participants sign the card that they got, and Penn pretends to mess up, and he can't find the card, and a whole bunch of chaos ensues, and eventually, and at the same time, Teller's not breathing underwater, or we think. So then they turn the glass coffin that I really shouldn't call it that, but that's what it looks like. That's full of water around, and supposedly Teller is dead. And so once they turn the box around, and Teller is wearing a mask on it, and inside the mask is the card that's signed by the volunteer, and Penn asks, "Oh, is that your card right there?" That is
How the hell?
I don't know how they did that, but it was really mind-blowing and one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
And Teller lived.
Yes, and Teller lives every single time.
Okay, so I figured out what it was. So it was a packet. He had a huge pile of ramen noodle packages, right? And it was inside of the cheese packet, inside the ramen noodle thing.
Yeah,
But he had him pick a ramen noodle out of the pile. So it could have been any of them. So it wasn't just the fact that this thing was signed, but it was like completely that person's choice. Like, you couldn't have duplicated somebody, the card that they signed.
Wow.
I don't even know.
Put it in a sealed package inside of another sealed package.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mind blowing, dude. But there is a trick to it. There always is, but they'll never reveal that because that's their code.
I wish they would.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Also, and I must mention this, I remember I was about, I want to say 7, 8 years old, I think. My parents took me and my brother to Vegas, and we got to see one of the last shows done by Siegfried and Roy before the whole tiger incident happened.
Oh, wow.
Of course, you know about that. There was one illusion where you could see up above you there were these giant white Bengal tigers walking around, and it looked like they were walking in midair. I could not figure out how that was done. All you see is you look above, you see these giant, big cats walking above you, and they're like,
what the hell?
Yeah, my mind was blown. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's the stuff I live for too. Because the harder it is for me to figure out how it's done, the better trick it is.
Kudos to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I really did my research. I did a lot of card magic when I was growing up. So
Cool.
Well, didn't when you were talking about Penn and Teller earlier, didn't hear within the last few years, didn't they have a show on TV where people were performing their magic tricks in front of them, and if they
Yes.
could not figure it out,
Fool
they
us.
won. Yeah, they would win money.
yeah.
That's
And
right.
trophy.
Yep.
I remember watching that a bunch of times,
actually,
and
Yeah.
it's so amazing that these people can come in, and you have these two, I don't know if experts on magic critique them, say, oh, okay, I figured out how you did that, or I've never seen that before. It's just really awesome to see.
The only thing that was weird about that, I think it was called "Can You Fool Penn and Teller," wasn't it? But I think the weird thing about that is they could have lied and been like, "Yeah, I know how it is," because you can't say how it's done because then you ruin it. So, yeah, I know.
You could, unless
I know how you did that.
Unless it was a show like Beyond the Magician's Code. Have anybody seen that? Yeah. Well, basically, yeah. For those listening out there that don't know it, it's a show where they perform a magic trick, and it doesn't matter how big or how small it is. They perform it, and then they show you the secrets, how it's done.
Oh, is that it's kind of like a Magic Secrets finally revealed. Or
Yes,
something.
biggest secrets
Yeah.
finally revealed.
Yeah.
Yep. And according to the magician that was doing it, he said he saw interest in magic slowly starting to go away. So he figured, why not? And this sounds kind of weird, but obviously this was the concept. Why not reveal how tricks are done to get more people involved?
And it worked.
And yes, it worked.
It did.
There had been a resurgence in magic and illusions.
Honestly, even for
on that
myself,
point.
I really started. I was kind of didn't think about magic for years, and then I saw that, and I really started diving into it.
Yeah.
Again, it's like it did work.
It's let's once again, I can't talk.
I'm rubbing off on you.
That's all, folks. Yeah. What was I saying?
Oh, I am running off on you. That happens to me like 10 times an episode.
Wow. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. So.
Coming senile.
Yeah,
Even
pretty
though we're
much.
older than you.
27 is the new 60.
So it's 36.
Feels like it.
Shut up. Okay.
Well, we'll go ahead and take our 5-minute break, and if anybody comments, we'll respond to that. If anybody has a question for him as far as theater or
Ask away,
movie
people.
making or horror films, anything like that,
Don't
feel free
be
to ask him.
afraid. Ask me anything.
Ask you what you
And
did.
you shall receive.
Yeah, do that, and we will be back. And if nobody comments, I guess we'll just bullshit for a few minutes, and we'll get off of here, son.
Boy.
Sounds
we'll-
cool to me.
We'll see you back in 5, boy.
Imagine all these people seeing you.
Dude.
I've seen it. I've had to carry them. It's
Shit happens,
It's
my
not
guy.
It's not a very good time. It's
Not very pretty.
I mean, I've had the same thing happen with me where people have had to carry me, and I had to have the backlash of doing it to him. So yeah.
Tell him that story. It was fucking. I was supposed to be the DD.
At the bar.
Dude, I went from here to that town. I almost said the town. You bleep that shit out. But I almost I went from here to that town to be the DD, and then fucking
Reverse roll.
I got a little.
Had to carry him a block away. I didn't even make it to my truck because he kind of like dead weight, and I was just like, well, screw it, I'm laying you down.
Yeah.
He didn't care anyways. I was like, I'll be back in a second. It wasn't that far anyways.
Yeah, so I
Come
laid,
back, and I was like, hey, Tyler. He's like, what? And I'm just like, dude, get in the truck before the cops come, dude. Like,
I love you, man.
I can't feel my legs,
he
man.
ends up passing
Can't
out
feel
in the
my
truck.
Yeah, I did.
I had to pull over once, didn't I?
How many
Pretty
times?
sure I did. At least twice.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
just once.
or twice.
Just once. I do remember everything, so at least I wasn't that gone, but I was getting close. No, I do. I
Came
remember.
here, he walked
story,
in, he
tell you how you
passed
want
out
it.
on the floor. I was like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, I even threw up on my floor once.
That's hot.
Yeah, and you walked on it every day
I know.
since like every time you've been here since.
I hear you.
Yeah, I do.
He gets it from me, though.
Yeah.
I'm a bad
shit.
influence. It's...
Maybe.
Nah.
You're a great guy. No,
So, I mean, I can be some days. But then again, I'm a bad influence, so I'm just like...
cool beans, dog.
Yeah, cool story.
Gotta
your
do what
story,
you
tell you
gotta
how
do
you
what
want
you
it.
gotta do, I guess.
It's really not that bad with these microphones. These microphones are fucking awesome.
No.
So, hey, I hear you.
What?
What?
Bud.
What? But yeah, today's
dude.
April 10th, 2022. For
April
those
Fools. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
That was the first.
What?
What?
That was a real what that time.
Right?
But yeah, got nothing planned for this shit. So, what was that discussion that you were gonna bring to the table? Kind of bounced off of what we were talking about last week, a little bit.
Yeah, it just,
Similar
I don't know
subject.
why, it just came to my head, but Nanobots.
Yeah. So,
Spider.
yeah, I've been getting attacked by bugs all weekend. So,
Yeah, he's scared of spiders.
yeah,
guys.
deathly. So let me, after we get done with yours, I want to talk about my insect problem. But
Well, before I get started, we had a spider. I was on my shit.
Yeah.
And took those off, and finally found it, and I killed it and flushed it. So
yeah,
he's like, "It's fucking right there." I'm like,
Yeah.
got it."
yeah, we probably wouldn't have had a
Really
show
big
if it was
guy.
on my fucking headphones.
Right? He's like,
Because I
fucking
would definitely
swatting
wouldn't.
shit.
I wouldn't have had any headphones for sure. I would have been stomping on them. I would have been stomping a mud hole in them right now. What? What?
Do you guys have, or Tyler, do you happen to remember when you were helping me with this over here?
Yeah.
There was a spider over here and we
Yeah,
lost
that was
it.
the one. That
Yeah.
was that was
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
It made its way over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the one. It's
He
like-
seen something hanging off my hat or
yeah,
something. He's like,
yeah. It was, I
went
saw it
outside.
right there. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
Just
great.
before we got
So
started.
he just went. I would have been like,
Stomping that mud hole in it.
yeah, what? That never gets old. I don't care. Hopefully, it doesn't get old to the people that's watching or listening.
I monitored for a minute. It came back off.
Oh, really? I stomped the mud hole.
Dude, you're stomping too hard.
I
boy.
stomped the
I'm
mud
out.
hole
You
into
need to
my
calm
fucking
down.
setup equipment here. Go ahead and wait. All right, we're back. We were in the middle of a conversation. Hello. Back.
What's going on? Where
Yeah.
am I?
So he
Welcome to hell.
randomly.
Oh no!
Welcome to my nightmare, bitch.
He randomly mentioned Speak and Spell because it's funny because we literally just talked about that a little bit ago.
Thank
Yes. We were mentioning
Oh, sure.
how if you press the 5 in the Q rapidly, it goes
Yeah.
5 Q, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, so there's this one on YouTube. I don't know if it's a Vine or what, but it was like one of them play toy phones or whatever. And it was like, I don't know what the numbers were, but you did 4, and you keep doing it faster and faster. Motherfucker, motherfucker.
I mean,
I've seen lots of videos on YouTube of that.
It's great.
It's funny. Or some more videos I've seen are people who circuit bend toys, which I didn't know that was a thing. Where you just go in there, just basically gut the toy, and you change some wirings around where you press certain buttons, or if you touch like a certain part of the motherboard or something like that, it causes the pitch to go down like hello. If you do it a certain way, it goes hello. it makes a bunch of electronic sounds.
Oh, that's great.
Messing with a Furby or something.
Oh,
those
the
things are
Furby.
creepy.
Furby, what's that? He really is leaving this time. Did I offend somebody?
No, but you seriously don't know what a Furby is.
I probably if you told me.
Yeah, it looks like a little.
Because even if I
bird.
don't, I'll lie.
Looks like a little bird or
It's like
something.
it's half bird, half owl. I like
Or
to call
something
it.
like that,
Well,
yeah.
actually, owls are birds. So
And they can like mimic you, and they all have their own language, and they can talk to other ones and stuff like that.
it like-
But some people put
Like
their
that
own.
plastic toy?
Yeah, it has plastic, but it has it's
They,
basically
they,
plastic.
they have like a little beak. They kind of do look like an owl, and they have these
Eyes
ears
move.
that move. And people like it was a popular toy back in the 90s. I had one. They're very creepy, and sometimes they like to talk on their own without any interaction. Mm-hmm. You just be trying to sleep
Or
one
sing.
night, and 1:30 in the morning, that thing just chirps from your freaking closet.
Yes. I remember there was a video game made about which I watched recently. Markiplier did a video about it. It was called Tattletail, and it was about these creepy Furby-like creatures that come alive and they try to kill you, and you have to survive.
Okay, Allie just showed me a picture, so yeah, I think I have seen those. I didn't know that's what they were called.
Sort of reminds me of Gizmo.
What?
Mine's
Why'd
a
you
what?
say it
Gizmo.
like that?
Oh, Gizmo. I didn't know what you said. I thought you said
Gizmo.
Nemo.
No, Nemo.
Nemo.
Momo.
Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo.
No, Gizmo off of Gremlins. That's what they sort of remind me of because they're cute. But yeah, I've seen people throw Furbies in microwaves as they're going.
Oh, yes.
It's freaking hilarious.
That's fucked up, man. That's animal cruelty.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. You just see it explode.
They are pretty funny. You've seen a Furby pretty much melt down as they're talking.
I have to ask PETA to come on the show next time.
That's who?
PETA. Animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Throwing that shit in the microwave. That's fucked up, man.
I didn't. I'm just saying I've seen videos
No,
of that.
I know,
It's
but
fucking
you're
hilarious.
condoning it. I see you.
Okay.
I hear you right
I
there.
hear you.
Yeah, I do.
Stop it.
Well, nobody commented, so you guys got anything else? If you want to plug your Instagram, all that stuff.
Sure, yeah. I have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, same thing, Eerie Hour with Eric, and I also have a TikTok account, so go ahead and give me a follow there, and also make sure to subscribe to the Eerie Hour with Eric show on YouTube. Go ahead and click the subscribe, and go ahead and click the notification bell, so you'll receive all the latest updates, and yeah, we're really looking forward for not only the short film coming out, but also the season 4. I should rephrase that differently. Season 4 of the show. Season 4 of the show. It makes it sound much more grandiose. Yes. But yeah, go subscribe, go like and comment. I really appreciate it if you did.
Absolutely, go do that.
Appreciate you guys.
We will dead air next episode. We'll turn the mics off.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad shit.
This is
but
what the
you
next
won't be able to hear
episode.
us.
This is if you're listening. You won't like this, but this is what the next episode will look like if you don't subscribe to his channel.
Make up your own dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Be fun.
Come up with our own captions. Make us say shit we didn't even.
Or the whole
misread captions.
show, you'll see our mouths, but we'll edit in censor beeping.
Oh, I'd love to do that. That'd be great.
Unnecessary
that?
censorship.
Yeah,
you've seen
beep,
that
beep,
Jimmy
beep, but we're
Kimmel.
not cussing.
Yeah, let me do that right now. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a fucking great day.
And as
I
you can
actually
see,
did cuss. No.
and as you can see here by this model, you can see that the has really grown in the past decade. Go ahead and edit that in as well.
I'm definitely going to. There's a sound in my software too that
Yeah,
does that.
he has it. That's awesome.
Hell yeah. That was great.
All right, that's enough for this show today.
Well,
Interrupt your ass.
yeah, that's
Go
a,
ahead.
well. I do it to you all the
I
time.
know.
This is
You're like,
payback,
okay, that's
payback time, son.
Boy.
Boy.
All right.
But yeah, it's probably a good time to wrap
Thank
this
you
thing
guys
up.
for watching, listening. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
See you in the next one.
Yep. See you later, people.
See ya.
Bye.